Yo, Willis here back with another one. Barry Bonds. I need to stop saying that because people are not gonna know what that means. It's an Earl Sweatshirt lyric. Listen, I was thinking about restarting the video because I didn't like how I came in. Listen. Oh yeah, I'm just sat in my room, watching like a bunch of Asian Kung Fu Generation videos. I came across some re-uploads of interviews that they did like way back in the day, and like behind the scenes videos that I hadn't really taken the time to watch. So I just spent a little while now watching those, and as I was watching those, a re-upload, not a re-upload, but then an upload of, hold on, let me drink my water. An upload of the set that they did recently, the most recent set as of this recording. Obviously there was before me. In fact, they've got like more shows lined up already, you know as I scrolled through their Instagram, I found out, the latest set that they did was for Oasis. They were opening up for Oasis, and they are like longtime fans of Oasis. At least I think the front man and like the lead guitarist are, you know. But yeah, they as a band, I think it's fair to say that they as a band are huge fans of Oasis, and yeah, like 30 years into their career, or like 31 maybe. They started in, was it 96? It's 2025 now, so you do the math. Yeah, a while into their career, they're finally opening up for one of their all-time favorite bands. And I've taken to my community posts just today, just a couple of minutes ago, and I said Oasis ought to be honored that they have Asian Kung Fu Generation opening up for them, because let's not get it twisted now. They are legends. AKG are legends. Sincerely. Not just according to me, but if you really do your homework, you're gonna find out that these guys are legends all over the world. You know, it's just that in the case of Oasis, it's a bit, you don't have to do the homework. It's a bit more apparent. You know. Yeah, I just watched the video now. It's cool. They played a lot of songs uh, that paid homage to Oasis in their set. By the way, it was the first time that they performed at that particular stadium. So it's called the Tokyo Dome. It was their debut at the Tokyo Dome. So that's another milestone for them. Yeah, they played a lot of songs that paid homage to Oasis and whatnot in terms of like instrumentation and sentiment. Sentiment that could be extended onto their love of Oasis, I guess. If you thought hard enough, I believe. Yeah, cool stuff all around. I'm not a big Oasis fan. My friends are, at least one of my friends is. Um, my homie Sean. Sean, if you're watching this or if you're listening to this, shout out to you, homie. Um, yeah, we did that one performance. Wait, before I get to the performance, um, yeah, my homie Sean would often, like, not often, but then like here and there play Oasis songs in the car whenever he's like dropping me off and stuff, because I can't drive. Grown ass man can't drive. you know. He'd play Supernova, Champagne, something like that. Champagne Supernova. I think that's the one that I liked of the Oasis songs that I've heard. I think that's the one that I like the most. Or I like, period. And yeah, my homies like Oasis. I'm not a big fan. It's almost like a Venn diagram of sorts. My homies like Oasis. I don't. I love Asian Kung Fu Generation. They don't. There's a bit of middle ground now. There's that one. Now I was gonna make a reference to something very nerdy. I guess I ought to because it ties back to everything. I was gonna make a reference to the Hashirama and Madara handshake, which became a meme in the West. You know, and since I brought up Naruto, Asian Kung Fu Generation did perform the hit song from the Naruto series at the end of the set. And since I brought that up, I just found out, according to some dude in the comment section, some Japanese commenter pointed out that Masashi Kishimoto sensei, I should say, of the Oath of Naruto, apparently he was a fan of Oasis as well. So yeah, everything is just like lining up. Everything is just combining, you know, in a crazy fashion. And yeah, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts right now. The whole performance thing. I remember Sean um asked me to join him. It's funny, like everything is lining up. Like everything is lining up about the story. So Sean is an artist, he makes music. They called him to open up for a a, a bigger local band in our little sphere of music, like in our country. They called Sean to open up for one of the bigger acts in our little country, right? And he called me, was like, yo, do you want to play like backup guitar for my stuff? I was like, hell yeah. And then I remember there came a point where we were talking about the outfits that we were gonna wear, like the clothes rather. I was like, okay, I want to wear my Asian Kung Fu Generation shirt, and then he was like, nah, I'm gonna wear my Oasis shirt. And then in my mind, I don't remember if I said this out loud, but then I did think that like we're being like fanboys a bit if we both wear like band shirts. So I wasn't really adamant about that. I think he had like his he had his Oasis shirt like washed already, so there was no going back. I was like, okay, buddy, you got that. You got that one. So he had the Oasis shirt on stage. Funny enough, like again, everything is just combining, bro. I had Naruto pants on. I had like jeans that had like an image of Naruto drawn onto them by an artist in Johannesburg. It's funny just how everything is combining. And then on top of that, I had my Asian Kung Fu Generation stickers on my guitar as well. And this was in 2024. A year later, Asian Kung Fu Generation opened up for Oasis for the first time in the venue that they've never performed at before. And they play a song from Naruto in their set. And the creator of Naruto is a fan of Oasis. And if like, correct me if I'm wrong. I know you just looked at the comments and saw that there are no comments. But like I think Oasis were like retired for a bit Then they recently came out of retirement for some reason. It was us. It was us. It was my homie Sean with the Oasis shirt that inspired them to come back, I think. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. I just wanted to say that into the universe that that happened. Those series that series of things led to, well, let's be honest, they didn't lead to like the whole Oasis Asian Kung Fu generation thing, but they unknowingly to us alluded to it, you know. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I think it's interesting just how like a couple of weeks ago I was talking about the whole Earl Sweatshirt performing in South Africa for the first time, and then at the exact same time my one of my best homies, you know, one of my brothers performed at that very festival for the first time as well.